James David Cheney III was determined to change his life, so he came to Goodwill Industries of Dallas. After spending several years suffering from a drug and alcohol addiction, James decided to turn his life around. He got himself cleaned up, and then he got a job at Goodwill. Today, James is a supervisor in the warehouse and has started a new life for himself and his family. Goodwill gave him a chance to prove himself, and now he is an example to others who will also want to improve their lives.
You know, every day, someone that worked for me comes to me and talks to me about their drug or alcohol problem and asks me, what did I do? You know, and a job is so important, plays a real big role. And I'm really thankful that Goodwill hiring individuals, because there's a lot of people don't have the opportunity to work because of their past drug and alcohol usage. And Goodwill doesn't discriminate against that. All my bad days were the days that I was homeless, those days that I was in jail, those days I didn't have nothing to eat, those days when I was running from somebody because I done ran off with their money, or police looking for me because I done stole something. Them were my bad days, and since I don't drink and drug, and I have a job today, and I have a family today, and I have transportation today, I don't have any bad days anymore. I have what I have today, days that's not as good as other days, but I don't have any bad days anymore.
Guadalupe Martinez has been with Goodwill Industries of Dallas for 2 years. He works in industrial contracts, doing light assembly work. He has built a family for himself at Goodwill. Goodwill has allowed him to improve his skills and has opened new horizons for his future goal of getting a job outside of Goodwill.
Well, it has helped me to grow, become a better person, and be better productive. Even though I cannot be able to get a physically able job like yourself, but it helped me to expand my horizons, to expand what I am as a person. You know how a big swarm of bees gets together like a unit? That's the way we are. Where we protect each other like a family.
Goodwill Industries, helping to change the lives of people with special needs for more than 100 years. 1903, it all started when a Methodist missionary by the name of Edgar J. Helms became concerned for the welfare of the people in the slum area of Boston's South End. He started a campaign to wipe out poverty and misery. As the Goodwill idea began to spread, more and more organizations began to develop across the country. One such organization began in Dallas, Texas in 1923. In its infant stages, the organization was no more than a series of successful rummage sales. By the 30s, these little rummage sales had blossomed into full-fledged, not-for-profit business. Soon a board of directors was elected, and in 1935 the organization became a Texas state-chartered, not-for-profit organization and a member of Goodwill Industries of America. In the decades that followed, the organization grew and flourished. Today, Goodwill Industries of Dallas is still dedicated to giving people with disabilities and disadvantages an opportunity to become productive, useful, and independent. Goodwill gives no handouts. Instead, it has developed a series of programs that offer training and employment for persons with disabilities and those with disadvantaging conditions. The most visible and recognizable of these programs is the Contributed Goods Program. Without donations through our donation centers, job training and employment would not be available for the almost 500 employees involved in this phase of Goodwill. These employees check small appliances, match and size shoes, test toys, sort and prepare books, electronics, and household items for sale. This is just the beginning. Clothing is sorted to remove damaged and soiled articles. The quality items are steamed to remove wrinkles, and clothing articles that cannot be used are baled and sold for the fiber content. After everything has been sorted and priced, those items considered suitable for sale are sent to a Goodwill retail store. Clothing that will not sell in the United States is then shipped to third world countries where people are more concerned about being clothed than being fashionable. At Goodwill, nothing is wasted. Everything that can be used is used in one way or another. Through our Industrial Services program, Goodwill is able to provide more jobs for people who are severely disabled. Goodwill Industries can assist companies with their production needs by providing all types of packaging, assembly, and light manufacturing services on a contract basis. The customer's expectation always comes first. Goodwill prides itself on having the capacity for large volume contracts, meeting deadlines, and providing savings for each company. Although employees with severe disabilities do the work, quality control meets and often exceeds industry standards. Examples include collating and packing printed materials, repackaging products into multiple containers, and weight counting. Vocational services. Individuals referred to Goodwill by various agencies receive job training, GED training, or go into supported employment services where they are placed with local employers, provided with job coaching, and monitored. Through work adjustment training, individuals with little or no work experience are taught good work habits and appropriate work behavior. Upon successful completion, a team of counselors in the job search program help these individuals effectively look for, get, and keep a job. The goal is job placement within Goodwill or with other local employers. Goodwill Industries has found that once an employer hires one of these carefully trained workers and discovers the value of an individual who really cares about his or her job performance, the employer is more likely to seek additional workers with disabilities. Students ages 16 through 21 enrolled in the at-risk youth program are able to take classes to earn their GED, learn computer skills, and attend job readiness classes. Many of the students choose to continue their education after this program and attend college. Goodwill Industries is more than just a donation center on the side of the road. It is much more. Because Goodwill Industries exists, many items that would have been thrown away are now being recycled. This very simple concept helps the community of Dallas in 3 unique ways. It helps our environment by recycling materials. It offers value to retail shoppers who are trying to stretch their dollars. And most importantly, it helps reduce the dependency on government assistance by providing training and jobs, much-needed jobs for people who would not have worked had they not been given the opportunity. Goodwill, it's a business like no other. Perhaps its record of success is due to its attitude that self-respect must be present in a person if he or she expects to grow. Or perhaps it's due to the fact that Goodwill Industries exists for service and not for profit. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: there is a lot of goodwill in Dallas. And Goodwill is succeeding thanks to the support of the Dallas community, the cooperation of our donation center host, and the United Way. Goodwill is helping make this world a better place for everyone. Our business works, so people can.